This episode is sponsored by CJ Wassell Roofing and Building Solutions. For all your roofing, building and landscaping needs, call CJ Wassell in Leeds, Pontefract, Barnsley, Doncaster and surrounding areas. Contact details in description below. You can also find them on Facebook.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to No Bones Fight Talk. Today we are joined by the current BKFC UK lightweight inaugural champ, Jonny Graham, and head coach, Joe McLaughlin. Thanks for joining us, boys.
Welcome, boys.
Cheers, lads. Cheers for having us.
Thanks for having us, boys.
It's been a long 12 months for you. You've gone through multiple fight camps, cancelled fights, adversity. Today sitting here as a British champ. How did that feel when McGregor wrapped the belt around your waist?
Yeah, unbelievable. Just relief more than anything. It's been, like you say, it has been a long 12 months. Well, more than 12 months since my last fight.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you say, we've had loads of pullouts. So I meant to fight in March at first, and then it's took it all the way to get to September, that fight?
Yeah, 27.
September.
Well, Ben Bonner broke his nose or something, wasn't he?
No,
that was the time before, wasn't it?
That was time before.
The time before. I think he just pulled out for whatever reason that time.
He had that. He had Soto fight.
Yeah, it wasn't that. He pulled out anyway, didn't he? And then next time we went to, and then he got the Soto fight. So yeah, and then I said yeah to every name they give me, and then eventually we got Navid, and yeah, for British title. So all's well that ends well.
Yeah, I mean it was some night, mate. I mean, wow. The arena, the fight card, everything about it. Had absolutely everything you want to see in bare knuckle, didn't it? I mean, I spoke to you before, Joe, and I saw I was Johnny getting on. You were like, oh, cool as a cucumber. And then as I watched you walk out, I was thinking, fuck, we like you. Do you know what I mean? You just took it all in your stride. And I mean, the performance itself for me were pretty much punch perfect, if I can say so.
Yeah, we're bang on it.
You just felt more like finally rather than, oh my God.
Did you feel like it were all just coming together for them last year, then all frustrations all come down to that moment?
Yeah, and I just enjoyed that moment. I was just relaxed. I just like, this is where I'm meant to be, and it just to walk out. I think that's the best show that's been on, especially for the stadium where it were at. I just walked out and there was a great crowd there. I could see it was just a good production. You know what I mean? My name were on top. It just looked like a proper job.
It felt big, didn't it? Everything about it.
The whole fight card was brilliant, and the whole event, wasn't it? That I did not attend.
So many 50-50 fights from bottom to top. By the last fight, do you know what I mean? I thought every fight were a 50-50.
Yeah. Well, apart from yours.
Well, yeah. Well, going into it, on paper it was. On paper it was the hardest test they had. Do you know what I mean? It was the unknown about Nav.
Yeah, I did not expect it's going to go that way, to be honest, because Nav is a really good fighter. He's a really good boxer, isn't he?
And never been stopped.
Yeah, and but when I watched it, I think I watched 3 times. Fucking hell, he was domination more or less, wasn't it? I hope you don't mind me saying this, but it was domination. He was out of.
Absolutely,
out of his depth, wasn't he?
He was an unknown quantity, wasn't he, like you've just said, because I think his first fight he only had 40-50 seconds, so you didn't have much tape to go back on. Apart from boxing, obviously it's a different sport to boxing.
Yeah, that was the hard part about it. It were the unknown with him. You didn't know what you were getting. You didn't know if you were getting that sharp professional boxing style, and he was gonna punch and just be able to find you anywhere. But he's so different in there. You can't gauge the distance with no gloves on, and especially like that pro glove style where you've got your hands tucked up and you can just ride shots to feel your distance. You're straight in there, and you see Johnny found his distance straight away with that left up to the body. And I think that's when Nav realised he's got a lot of power. Yeah.
Well, overhand right, we caught him with it first, didn't you?
Yeah. Double jab over and right.
Yeah, but and when he fell, you could see in his eyes, he wasn't rocked, he just looked like, what the fuck? Like, he was surprised. He thought, fuck.
Oh, shit, this is real.
It looked like more the surprise than, I don't think he was rattled or anything. It just...
Oh, no, he was gone. He was gone.
I think he looked gone as well.
He was gone, but he did a way better job of hiding it. When you're there, he looked a lot more hurt, but when you watch it on video, he don't look as hurt. I knew we were gone at that point.
On video, it looks like he's more surprised than anything else.
Yeah, it does. But when you're there and you can see the hurt a little bit more than they are. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to explain. But when it was just, I could tell he were gone, but I didn't want him.
I did hit him hard. It hurt my hand because I hit him sort of on top of head on temple there, and I knew we were hurt. But when I went back to the corner, I shouted, "I'm like, Joe!" I went, "Is he hurt?" And I knew he was hurt, but I wanted Joe to tell me he was hurt. Do you know what I mean?
Is he hurt? Yeah, it definitely rattled him, did that.
Yeah, fucking hell, you're not kidding.
Could it have gone any better that night, Johnny?
No, I only made like, if I were really critical, I made like a couple of little mistakes, but you know, it was
You didn't,
more or less
get
punch
caught
perfect.
off your mistakes, so that's a main.
When I made I lunged in with a couple of shots, went over my front foot a little bit, but that's being picky, you know what I mean? Like if I watch it back, it's pretty. It would have really.
Recognizing mistakes, that's a good thing as well, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Yeah, so that's how
I
you
mean,
learn.
that's why you two have got a good dynamic. You're pretty open with each other, aren't you?
Yeah,
you need that as a
you've
coach.
got to be. You got to be critical because you make one mistake and it can be night. Do you know what I mean? It's not a game where you can just say, "Oh, you did really well there." You got to be critical. You got to go back even when you win like that. You got to say, "What did I do well? What did I do wrong?"
Yeah.
Go back and work it.
He caught me once cleanly, and I shared it last night on my thingy. But I rolled the dice. You know what I mean? I missed him just. I dipped into shot through round, missed him just, and he caught me, and that's when he split my eye. But if I'd have hit him, it'd have been on his ass. It was a right shot that I threw, but he caught me. That's the only time I really got caught clean.
Yeah.
So you come out of it injury free.
Just I had 4 stitches there, but it's gone already. It was nothing.
Hands
really.
and everything.
Sweet. I was swollen on my hand here, but not. You know, I was punching bag within a few days.
Oh, going into that fight then, because I think you had 13 months off, just over a year before you. Were you worried about any ring rust? I know you had back-to-back camps, like we said, like Rich said earlier.
The only thing is, I did get tendonitis in my right shoulder 6 weeks out, and I stopped sparring, so I didn't spar for. We were sparring really well, and then we had to have a month off sparring, and then I only got 2 spars in before the fight, and obviously you do question yourself fight week. You think, oh shit, you know, like am I gonna feel? Was my timing gonna be there? I'm gonna be able to get in, but then when I got in there, it was just everything just went perfectly.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Joe, how did you feel?
Were you more nervous than him? I think you are.
I always get more nervous than him. I explain it like being in a car with your mate. When they're driving and they're driving fast, you're nervous. Yeah.
You like that?
You're nervous. But when you're driving in a car and you're driving fast, you're not.
Yeah.
Because you can't control anything. And obviously I'm with Johnny every day. He's like my best mate. So it's an horrible feeling. And you want him to get everything that he wants out of it and what he's put in for it into the camp. So I were nervous as fuck. But as we got to a venue, my nerves went, and so did his. I could just see you were on it, and I was just like, yeah, he's gonna do it.
Is that unusual then? That?
Nah, not for me. I don't really get nervous, but like in that day because I had such a solid weight cut and all, like the weight cut were really hard. I did worry, and my legs because I'd cramped in my legs that day before doing anything, and my legs gonna be all right through this fight and that. And I did get a little bit nervous in hotel room, and then when we got to the venue, I was just on it and we got dressed and got my gloves on it while banging on pads and that. I just felt amazing.
Do you know before you go out, just before you go out to fight, do you have any like rituals or things that you do? You know, like some people,
Some people do, yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of fighters are superstitious.
Yeah,
because
that's what I was going with this. Yeah.
Because when you win, you want like you want something to replicate that win. Do you know what I mean? So
you don't want to change anything.
No, you look for everything that you do. Like I used to always buy a brand new pair of socks. I had to have brand new pair of socks on when I boxed. Do you know what I mean? And that was my sort of superstitious thing, but. Nah, he don't do it.
I try not because I forget everything anyway. So I'd forget my lucky pants. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! I'm gonna lose.
Game plan's gone out the window now.
Honestly, for first 2 fights, honestly, you should have seen it. Like he were walking around venue in Leeds, and his second one, we literally they were running about asking where's Jonny Graham. We sat down and they went, "You're on." We'd not warmed up, not done now. He didn't even put his knee brace on. We went straight in. We forgot everything. No warm up, no, just fucking straight in. Yeah.
It's because I were unfit. If I warmed up, I'd be tired for fight.
Blowing.
He was, honestly.
Honestly.
This one we did a proper warm up. We did longest warm up we've ever done.
Yeah.
It felt good, you know.
Yeah.
And because that's when I got in and I was firing. Because when I spar, I always get in and I don't warm up for sparring. And it takes me till round 3 to get, go in. And then I start sparring really well. So I knew, as we said, didn't we? We're going to get warm for this fight. So we're popping from first bell.
Well, that's something you'll definitely take into the next fight pro then, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. In this camp, he was that fit. He held his breath for 6 minutes, 15 seconds.
Yeah, no one believes it either.
No one
6
believes
minutes?
It.
Josh Maskell were there. No, so you do the breathing techniques. And on the final one, right, we're only a 3-minute breath hold. Josh Maskell did it. He did the 3 minutes, longest he'd ever done, and just kept holding it. And next minute, like I'm my legs like I'm shaking, and I actually had to set my timer, and I looked, and when I came round and I looked and I breathed out, I'd done 6 minutes and 15 seconds.
That's a good going.
That's going to be a
I
record.
couldn't even believe it. It felt like after the 3 minutes, 'cause the 3 minutes ended on the thing, and the timer, but I'd already started my timer. It felt like I'd done like 4 minutes or something like that. It was as if I'd like, I don't know.
What were you meditating? Like in some kind
Well,
of...
you've got to get into a
breathing
state, don't you?
techniques. So breathing technique online on YouTube. This breathing thing, but on the the fifth breath hold, it was a 3 minute breath hold. But I just kept holding, and when I finally breathed, I looked. It was 6 minutes 15 seconds.
Did Tom Cruise had to do something like that, didn't he, for that diving part?
Yeah, but they can hold the breath. Like the world record's like over half an hour in it. You know what I mean? So it's not even that impressive, really. But I mean,
it's good. It's really good for like gauging your level of fitness. It's really good for that.
You know.
But in grand scheme of things, it's not
Might be able
that.
to do about 20 seconds then.
So it's like what? How fit are you with like stamina and stuff like that? Is that what you're gauging?
It's how your
on?
body uses oxygen or something like that, and gets rid of the carbon dioxide. I can't remember the full science behind it, but yeah, it's a.
Well, did you use that VO2 max as well?
I haven't done that yet, but I want to do that.
Yeah.
This thing that I wear here, this tells me that my what's it called, VO2 max is 51, but I don't know if that's accurate. It's just off this thing.
Just while you just mentioned Josh there, Josh Maskell as well. On the interview straight after your fight, you obviously said it's down to obviously hard work you've put in, but not only that with Joe as well, and obviously with Josh as well. So it's a bit of a, you said it was more of a team effort, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it just makes it a lot easier for me. Like, it is hard, and it's a lonely sport, but I've got a good team around me, and it just makes my life so much easier. Pushing me on, and just it's a bit of accountability as well. Other people not relying on me, but you know what I mean, don't you?
They're putting time into it, aren't they? You want
Josh is the brains behind the operation. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you could say they're relying on you because they're putting all the effort and everything, and they're just hoping you're going to come through, isn't it?
Well, that's it. Like, all they can do on fight night is hope that I do the job, and I did, and so yeah, it all just came together, and I'm buzzing, and so are they.
Yeah.
Oh, good. No, we're happy for you.
Yeah.
Big time. Can I ask you as well what McGregor said to you when he put belt around your waist?
Yeah, he just said go for the world title now. That's what he said. I can't really remember exactly what he said. It's all a blur.
All a bit blur.
It's all a big blur, yeah. And then I got out of the ring, and then I walked out, and then it is a bit like a dream when you have a fight like that. It's not real. Do you know what I mean? It is real, but like it just seems.
And it's like goes like
so
that.
hard
Isn't
to
it?
explain. I can't even explain how it feels in every fight. If you feel like you're in a dream or something, but then I've gone out of my belt on, and everyone asking me for pictures, and it's like overwhelming. It was like I didn't enjoy everyone asking me for pictures, and it took me till Monday to wake up in my own bed to finally feel super happy about it.
I think it's like it's two different kinds of people. One will bathe in it. One will say, "Oh yeah, take as many as you like. I'm here."
Yeah.
And another one is like you. He's like, "I just want to go.
I just wanted to chill on my own,
chill
like,
out and take it all in."
What did a little bit? You just wanted to get out of there, though. Do you feel like a little bit of you?
Yeah,
Did you stay around after for last two?
Yeah, I stayed. Yeah, and I stood in crowd, and I got pictures with people and all that sort of stuff. But it was just a weird experience. Like I say, it took till Monday before it finally sunk in.
Stop talking.
Just waiting for you, Rich.
Yeah, I had a question actually. Well, later. I had a question. So your next fight preferably would like to be for world title.
Yeah.
Where would you like that to take place?
Where
would be your favorite place?
I don't know. Somewhere in Europe would be good. It'd be nice if we were in America. It'd be nice to get out of England. To
Las Vegas.
That'd be awesome.
Oh no, Madison Square Garden.
All right, yeah. Something like that.
That would be it. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you come straight out of that camp relatively injury free, and in a couple of weeks, just over 2 weeks away, there's a huge fight and huge card in Rome in Italy. Have you been on phone to Gabriel?
Messaged him. I said, if there's any pull-outs, get me on.
Yeah.
So hopefully there's a pull-out and I get to fight in Rome in 2 weeks Saturday.
So you got Case outside at bed ready?
Oh, we're ready, yeah, we're ready. We're going to go anyway, no matter what. We're going to go and show his face. But I'd love to fight on it.
Well, he's meant to be fighting this weekend. Is Franco in a boxing fight? So, I mean...
It's 50-50 at this point.
If he does and he don't fight on the show, I'll fight Bonner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's impressive thing as well, because most of people would just go and celebrate Well,
He didn't want
99% of people would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well,
just
I
went
would've
straight
done.
back into
A couple of
training.
years ago, I bet you
I
would. Yeah.
would have done. As soon as I got out of the ring, I'd have been celebrating. Just in a different mindset now. Just like I don't even. I don't know. I'm a different man. You know what I mean?
Is
Like,
this the best you've ever felt then?
Yeah, like I feel
Like
good
family,
every day now.
everything's
I don't
all
have to
coming together.
drink or take drugs to feel good. I always feel good now. So yeah, it's amazing, man.
So I think that's what's, at this point at least, splits you from the rest, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
Because
that's
you
it,
remember
you've
what
got
Mike
to do.
Tyson said. I love that speech when he did. What did he say? He said, "I know that my opponent gets up at 6 or 7 a.m. and goes for running heels. For that reason, I'll get up 5.
Mm.
He goes and I'll run more than him."
Yeah, that's it.
It's that little mental edge. 'Cause
Yeah.
You,
Yeah,
so were you in gym straight day after or a couple of days
a
after?
couple of days after, yeah.
On Tuesday, so
Yeah.
4 on Saturday in gym. Well, no, you went to gym on Monday, didn't you? You
Yeah, I
went to
did.
gym on
In
Monday.
fact, yeah, I did. In fact, Monday and Tuesday, I trained twice a day. Yeah,
Is the gym finished now or
almost.
Yeah.
Next couple of days, we're going to have it finished. We've got the canvas now. It's taken forever to get the
so
canvas.
it's not fitted yet, but
No, it's not
Close
fit.
enough.
We've been
It's
doing
not
it today, and next few days it'll be done.
yeah.
So you're gonna have like a grand opening.
Yeah. We'll announce it soon, but until we've got that canvas down and sorted,
The thing is, you've had other things that have been concentrating. You know, your man's been concentrating on
Yeah,
other things
of
in the last.
See, if we
few
do
months.
fight in Rome, we'll be opening after Rome. If we don't,
Yeah.
we'll probably open before.
Yeah.
That's a bit hard thing to know. It's what's now 3 weeks out. It's not what,
2
It's
weeks.
not
2
even
weeks.
three
Saturday.
2 weeks out.
2
yeah.
weeks Saturday. Yeah.
2 weeks Saturday. But then if I don't fight on that, it'll probably be after Christmas then, so I can chill out a little bit. I'm still going to say super fit and ready.
Yeah.
Keep
Just in
sparring.
case as well. Yeah.
Oak can happen, yeah. And the
Yeah,
blocks
because
will be there.
with Conor fight, he missed momentum. Do you know, like, look at Bonner. He had that knockout, then got that call to go to America.
It
You've
could
got to
easily,
be
same thing could easily happen with you, easy.
That's it. So
What do you think about that 4-man tournament? Obviously, fighters that's in it at the top level, as you are. I think it's a good thing, but did all that come about? You probably know better than me. That because Tenaglia got stripped.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
stripped. He fought for another organisation. When he
Yeah.
was champion, you're not allowed while you're champion to fight for another organisation. I think they stripped him, so the belt became vacant. And yeah, they set up the 4-man competition, which had Soto, but then he got beat back. So what happened there anyway? So what it meant to be Soto Bonner? No, Soto, Tenaglia, Palomino, and Trout. But then why did Bonner fight? Oh, because he pulled out. But Tenaglia pulled out, so he had to
'cause
jump in. Bonner.
We took it on a week's notice, didn't they?
So then, so Soto without Bonner in against Tenaglia, innit? So then them two are meant to fight. But I don't know. I've got a feeling I'm going to get the winner of that fight anyway. Even if
Either
it happens, I think I'm going to get the winner. I don't think the winner's going to go straight onto that fight. I've got a feeling.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And you think you're best lightweight out of all of them, and you think you beat all of them.
Yeah, definitely.
155. It's too big, too strong.
Yeah,
Too
machine,
good.
right?
But this
Yeah.
is where you're comfortable. You can lose weight easy and do weight cut easy and then come back. And
I
this
wouldn't-
is where you're comfortable.
I
This
wouldn't
is the
say
way.
it were easy. I wouldn't say it were
Oh,
easy
yeah,
this time.
yeah,
actually,
actually, talk
yeah,
about that
yeah,
weight.
yeah,
Yeah,
Definitely
What
wasn't
happened
easy.
there?
I just the weight just didn't come off like I thought it was gonna. I'm not a dietitian, you know. I can get in good shape, but to actually lose the weight, so like a week out, I was 80 kilos. And
We had a dietitian last week. Yeah, you were explaining all this. It's proper science.
there's
isn't it?
science to it, and I need to do the science next time, you know, or this time whenever it is, because my body just held on to muscle. I wasn't eating no carbs, I was just eating protein. So then there were no carbs to cut out, because if you were 80 kilos but you're eating carbs, 3 or 4 of that might be water because you're eating carbs. But I wasn't eating carbs, so I was 80 kilo big. So that week I had to sweat every night. I got down to 75, and then night before I got down to 72.5, and then that night that were horrible. I was waking up every hour or 2 hours, every half an hour, sucking ice cubes, feel like I was dying. Then I had to lose another 2.5 kilo in the morning, and I got in bath. When I stood up out of the bath, I couldn't even see. I passed out and all sorts. And then I had to go in towels and then get back in bath, go back in towels, and then I was a pound under. So I was cramping up. Luckily, I could have some electrolytes and water before I weighed in, because I checked myself on official scales. I was a pound under, so I drank like 800 millilitres of water, so we're just under the limit.
What was that down to a cold then, leading up to that?
Well, I
We
got a
think
cold.
so, yeah.
I got a cold as well, and that my weight jumped up, and I think I was holding water because of the cold.
Yeah.
You know, even though I didn't up my calories were getting less and less, and my weight were going up. It was weird. And I was obviously holding water, and I had a cold. So I'm putting it down to that. But next time I'm going to be more structured in what I'm eating and do it properly, the scientific way of doing it.
Yeah, it just needs to get down lower before that. But the problem is do you make the cold worse, or do you just do it at the end and try it? Hopefully the cold gets better by when you're doing the weight cut.
You look big in there, though, I'll tell you
massive.
that. You look like a tank in there.
I was, and I'd gone bigger than I was before the cut, because I was full of carbs, and then when I looked into it, it's called super compensation. Your
well,
muscles,
that's what he said. Carbs is the best thing you can eat. He goes, if you the Brandon, what he said, if you will eat, let's say, fats, he goes, that's the worst thing you can do, because apparently fats are most difficult to digest. And they just sit in your stomach and stop digesting. So stop water getting into your muscles. And then all that weight, even if you have weight, it's all in your stomach, so you feel like shit. And then you don't fight properly as well. It's like, he goes, it's all that. So he goes, carbs is the best thing.
Well,
on top of that, the best thing is to eat what you're used to it. So if you like chips, you should eat chips. Or if you like pizza, you should eat pizza. Or if you like orange juice, drink orange juice. Rather than, say, oh, I'll eat something very healthy. He goes, no, you just do what you used to, because then your stomach knows what's that. And then it digests easy.
Oh, I ate loads. I ate fucking loads. And I blew up massive, like I say. So, and I looked into it, super compensation. Because your muscles have been completely depleted, they take on more glycogen than they did before. So that's why I look so big in the ring.
Right. So, while we're on the subject, and you've been through 3 camps. So what's the worst part of your training, you would say? And what's the best part of your training?
Yeah, the worst is the diet and the weight cut, definitely this time. But it's always diet, just restricting what you're eating.
And what's your favourite part of training?
The fight.
No, training. No, fight is different,
Sparring.
Sparring. Well, it's the same word.
Do you think sparring's harder than fight, then? No.
No. You've got gloves on, haven't you? Yeah. It's the fight. The fight hurts a bit sometimes.
So, Joe, last time we spoke to you, I think you mentioned that you were thinking, or you were in process of getting your pro license, weren't you?
Yeah.
Is that something you still? Is that something?
I'm definitely going to get my pro license as well. But we've had quite a lot of interest of lads coming down to do the bare knuckle.
What, straight bare knuckle?
Yeah. To go into BKFC.
Yeah, we're going to have some good kids on us.
I thought that's going to happen after this win. I thought,
I won't mention it now.
Joe's name will blow up as well.
Well, they're being interested before that. They said they were going to come down once gym. So they're basically waiting for gym to be ready, and we're going to have some good kids.
And you have square,
so they were boxers,
which is a big draw.
Make the shift.
One of Leeds' probably most declarated pros. Won British titles, I think, year.
Commonwealth, I think, did he win?
Oh, British and Commonwealth, and he won prize fighter as well. So hopefully we'll announce that when he comes down. And that's one to really look forward to. It's going to be in light heavyweight category. So
big kid.
Yeah, big kid, big puncher. Yeah.
And what kind of time scale are you looking at this new gym? And he said obviously it depends on if you
next
get a call
couple of weeks. It should be open, but
we've been saying that for like
we've been saying that for like
you've had stuff going on, mate.
Well, we've been let down. Do you know what I mean?
It's not been our fault. We rattled that work off, didn't we?
Yeah, we got everything done so fast, thinking right, we'll get open straight away, and then just didn't realise how long everyone else takes.
Well, last time when we were there, when was that? At least 1.5 months ago.
Yeah, at least.
Carl Thompson, and it was almost finished then.
We've just been waiting on this canvas.
Yeah.
And then now the corner post coverings are a bit wrong, so they're gonna have to get sent back to be remade. So that's gonna drag it out a bit longer. But we'll be able to work in the ring. It's just that we won't be able to spar in there because it'd be dangerous. We need the corner coverings first, but we'll be open.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
It's all coming together. It's just a matter of time, isn't it? Before you get. What kind of numbers were you looking at as well, membership wise? And are you just going to keep it small to start with and just see how you go?
So we've got 2 fighters. So there's going to be 2 fighters classes, and we've already got a lot of people in them. They're like probably both of them are half full to what capacity we want to have in the fighters classes. Then we've got obviously novice.
That's before we'd even open. Once we're open, they're all going to come.
Yeah, definitely.
And plus the walk-ins as well. You'll have walk-ins as well. It's just natural,
loads,
isn't it? Yeah.
We've got a load of novice classes because I want even people who don't have the intentions to box can come to these novice classes. I'm going to do a novice sparring night so they can come down. It'll be light, do you know what I mean? So people avid fans of fighting and like it, they can come see what it's like and do a bit without getting their head taken off, learning it properly, and having fun most importantly, and they'll be losing weight, doing something that's learning a vital skill to life. Do you know what I mean? Everyone should learn how to fight, I believe.
Yeah.
So you always get them idiots in car who think they're fucking hard as fuck. You do not know who's getting out of a car. You might look at them and think an absolute sausage, but when they get out, they knock the fuck out of you.
Well, that's one thing. You can't judge a book by its colour.
Not by
you?
fighting, you can't.
Do you know what? Simon quit a few weeks back. I was with him in truck one day, and he said the best thing. He goes, do you know what? He goes, hard men, they don't exist anymore today, because he goes, every second person is Muay Thai fighter, MMA,
everyone's
bare knuckle, everyone's fighting.
So
these hard men, they're boasters, they don't exist anymore. If they do, they get nailed down very quickly. He goes, it's just different times now.
Average men, if you go ask an average man, do you think you can fight?
They all say yeah.
They'll say
I can throw a punch.
But like if you went up to someone and said, do you think you can play darts really well or play football, they'll go, probably not. No. But fighting, for some reason, men just think they can do it, even on a fucking car.
So they get smacked.
And it's the biggest. It's worlds apart from fighting. It's just fucking. It's crazy.
And 5 minutes from us, there is Muay Thai gym, and we went there a few times. And if you go there at probably not this time, but now 7 o'clock in the afternoon, it's full, and it's full. From 11-year-olds to 50-year-olds, and from looking like geeks and all jacked up, everyone's there. So you realize that anybody in the street, anybody can be a fighter. This skinny, scrawny little kid, he's a fighter.
Seeing it time and time again. Body types, you can't even look at body types. I've seen so many people come into gyms, and I've looked at them and thought, fucking hell, he looks massive, strong as a bull. Then you get in front of them and they can't bang. Or you get someone who you think, they're not going to hit, and they get hard as fuck. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so different. Seeing it, I had a pal of mine when we were boxing amateurs. We were stood there looking at his opponents and both getting medical done, and he started smiling. He thought, I'm going to stop this kid. He doesn't look like much. He were very good, and my mate lost on a split decision, but you can't judge a book by its cover.
Very
I think
deceiving.
that happened to me when I fought that Abel. He didn't know I'd not necessarily seen each other, and then when he seen me and he knew I think he liked smiling at me and that, he must have thought we were a little bitch, you know what I mean? So I look like this. Soon found out.
That just encourages, doesn't it? You'll think, I'm gonna fucking show
definitely.
you.
I'm gonna show you.
Definitely.
How many amateurs did you have then, Joe?
16, but I boxed for years and I had time off, which shouldn't have done, but I boxed for years. And I boxed for a very good gym with a lot of very good people.
Over in Leeds?
Yeah, I boxed for Hunslet. I boxed for loads of different gyms. I went around everywhere, and even when I were at Hunslet, I'd go to different gyms. So we train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. On a Wednesday, I'd go to a few different gyms just to spar and get different training with different trainers. I think that's so vital for someone who's coming up. Obviously, I know trainers don't like you doing that, but you got to do what's best for yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah. You just won. And like I said, you made a few mistakes, you recognized, and you won few things. You learn few things as well. I know in bare knuckle you only had one loss. But in general, through your losses, what's the most important thing you learn?
I feel like most of my losses have come through not being fit enough. And fitness is massive. Right. I think it's massive for your sparring, because once your fitness goes, everything just falls apart. So if you're fit through training, you can spar, you can not get your rounds out and do as good in first round as you did it last round. So you're constantly learning and sharpening, your skills. Yeah. And then obviously in the fight, especially in bare knuckle, you don't want to gas out.
Yeah,
you gas out in bare knuckle, you're going to get hurt badly.
And you see that happening with Lee Cahoon. What's the guy? I can't remember the guy's name. I know he took a fight on short notice, but Lee Cahoon did as well, actually.
That was that Manchester card.
Yeah.
Not yours, the one before.
And he came out swinging, and he dropped Lee two or three times.
Yeah, got up, and then they were winning.
And he just kept going, and I saw Lee kept getting up. He refused, to stay down. Guy. And BKN was standing next to me, and I said, he's gonna win. He goes, who? I said, Lee. He goes, no, he's not. I said, yeah, he's going, watch. Bang, round is over. He recovered. He's knackered. Within first minute, I think, he was down, wasn't he? I knew that was going to happen. I thought,
your recovery rate as well, it's all due to fitness.
Yeah.
The fitter you are, the faster you recover from a shot. You feel it. Every breath, you can feel your head clear.
Oh, Lee was fit.
There's a lot goes into it, though. It's like you can say you want to be prepared as much as you can. Like you've just said, fitness is one of the main things.
Yeah.
But if you get an opportunity to fight Tierney on short notice, you're not turning that down, are you?
Got to stay
To
fit.
be honest, I rewatched that fight today. Do you know what? You did well in there.
I know, yeah.
You did
very close.
really well. That was a very close fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was injured pretty badly from the first round with my knee as well. My knee, when it was injured going into the fight, and then it went.
In changing room.
I slipped in changing rooms and then it just went in. I didn't even wrap it up properly, and it went in first round. And then I was on injured knee, it was getting worse and worse throughout the fight. So, you know,
Do you know?
I should have won that fight.
I know you're now in different weight classes, but you think with condition you have now, if you would fight again, would that go a bit different way? You think?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Actually, I
Well,
genuinely think, yeah.
I'm a lot better fighter than I was then as well.
Yeah.
Massively
We've
different.
trained for a
massively
year
different.
solid since that fight. We trained 16 weeks from not really training for that fight. So
Well, I expected you look really good with Nav, but I didn't expect it to be that different. I was surprised how different your skill levels were, and I think you both were fighting very different fight. Like Chris said, Nav's hands were really up, yours were down. You were fighting like bare knuckle fighter. He was fighting like a boxer.
That's what I felt watching it.
Yeah.
Nav looked like a boxer. You look like a bare
I
knuckle
feel
boxer.
like you can be a bit stiff if you're like this. You know what I mean? You're better off just being a little bit looser. You know, it's you're harder to it. They've got the fist is much smaller than the glove as well. You know, so you've got an extra like how many inch on when they can miss you so much easier. They just skim past you where they might catch you with a glove on. You know what I mean? You just if you've got good head movement, you're best off staying a bit more loose and having your hands down. I
And
think.
when they come,
You catch them if you can.
Style as well, rather than sitting in pocket with arms.
You've got to be in and out. You've got to be in and out, get your work done, and get out.
when they're coming from low down as well, it's harder to see them, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
not as
definitely.
easy as
Definitely.
yeah.
Pro style feet, they set the feet so they can proper bang with every shot, but the feet are slow and they don't get out of distance as well. And that were one of the things we have. The thing I didn't expect about him was to walk Johnny down. I didn't expect that at all. I thought he'd stay over his back foot, stay long, and not commit really with his shots. I thought he'd just put him to the front.
Yeah, I thought it would have been more boring fight than it was.
Well, we spoke to Jimmy yesterday, and he said he didn't think Nav fought right fight. He said he wishes you all the best as well. By the way.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah, well,
What do you think? He'd be on his back foot a bit more.
yeah, I thought he'd be on his back foot, and he kept saying. So I said to Johnny just before we left, I said, because I knew he'd trained at Ingle Gym, and I'd seen bits of him doing stuff in Southpaw. So I said he's a switcher, so he might switch to try and throw you, because if they watch a lot of tapes of Johnny, they know sort of things that we do. So I thought he might try to do that to throw Johnny off. But Johnny went to me. He won't switch in front of me.
How do you deal with switches? Is that awkward for you? Are you okay?
I don't mind it. I do a bit. I got a good sparring with a really good switcher. But it's one of the best boxers I've ever been in with. So you know, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for anything.
Adapt to it now. Yeah.
For your preparation as well. Excuse me. For your prep as well, you went to North East, didn't you? You visited.
Yeah, we
you
went
got
up
some
there
top
once.
sparring. Sorry.
Went up there, sparred all them lads up there. That was a good day actually. We'll go back up there. So
Yeah, definitely. Well, they
good
can
lads
come
up
down
there.
us.
We will invite them down once. Thing is, they've got a good few lads up there, aren't they? In that gym, they've got like more. I think they've got most in country.
And they're all similar weight to you, aren't they? So it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's crazy that lightweight division, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lightweight, welterweight.
It's
all around
honestly,
that
it's
division.
probably my favorite division. Is lightweight.
Yeah.
Because
Some good kids in it.
heavyweights, I'm not, by the way, I'm not saying they're not skillful or anything, because obviously they are, but the punches are a lot more powerful. So usually one good punch ends the fight.
Yeah.
With lightweights, you really have to be very skillful, very skillful, and usually lightweight is big enough to have a knockout power as well.
And I think you see some of the best knockouts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that were up there. That knockout were
Yours,
beautiful,
they
wasn't it?
showed in
Clean,
slow
man.
motion as well. Few fighters said that. Do you see as well when you fight sometimes in slow motion everything?
Yeah,
You
it slows
do
down a bit. Yeah.
because you are. So you went low, then immediately covered yourself and went back.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought,
and then just the
when
shot
do you
was
do
there.
like It's all split second.
It's a little bit of drilling that, and it's
Yeah,
a little
it's
bit of
drilling.
natural instincts. Like
Yeah.
he's got very, very good natural fighting instincts. Well, he's learnt them over a long time of fighting and rough fights, but it's definitely ingrained in him.
All it is, it's just it's like repetition. You do it on the pads, and we do lots of things, don't we, over and over again, and then it'll just you can't ever think. You don't think, right, I'm going to throw this punch here. It's whatever punch just comes, and then you get there. And that's what I did. I caught, and I just chucked, bang. I just caught him straight on the end of his chin.
And from one angle, it looked like, well, the hand was already here, but it wasn't. You actually swung, so he had power in it. Because from one angle, it looks like.
And he just missed me. He just went just past me. I just watched it go past my face.
Which shot though? You follow through its shoulder, didn't you? It's an arm.
I sort of came back with it, bang, and just come out way of his shot as well.
His head was perfectly offline as well. It was beauty.
This is all the stuff we work on.
Would you class that as like I've heard a few fighters say, and it intrigues me, but you know, they talk about a flow state.
Yeah.
Is that how you'd explain that? Do you know, when things slow down, but every timing and everything.
That's when I'm in my best. When I'm just flowing, when I've just got my head moving, I'm just popping off my slips. That's when I'm my best.
But you don't always feel like that, do you?
Well, no. It's sometimes harder to get into, but that's when I start flowing. That's when I'm really good.
Yeah, everyone has a good and bad day, isn't it? It's just how it is.
Yeah, especially if like through camp, you're fatigued that much. Sometimes you spar and you think you've done shit. Yeah. It's because your legs aren't working. Your legs have got no spring in them because you've been running upstairs and training
you're cutting at the same time. So it's.
You had no carbs in that camp as well, do you know what I mean? So it's a big factor.
I didn't have carbs for about a month before the fight, at least a month, probably more. And I don't know. Yeah, I did it wrong, but anyway, I've learned a lot from that. We're always learning.
Yeah.
But the fact was, of this camp, how dedicated he was. It was so different. It was so different in like the. So when we got to Manchester, there were me, Josh, and Matty, and we're all buzzing and we're all excited. He's just zoned in. Proper, the most zoned in I've ever seen him. Do you know? I said to Josh, I like this side of him.
I was a little bit miserable, like people.
People getting on my nerves and
shit.
You didn't want to say out to him. Do you know what I mean? You didn't want to ask him too many questions because he were ready.
Not when he's got towel around him. You're like, fuck off.
Yeah. It were right on edge.
It's been a long time coming on it. That's why it's just I just wanted to get in there. We're dying to get in there.
Yeah. And there were a lot riding on it. Do you know what I mean? And you felt the pressure.
Yeah.
Everything
for me were riding on that. You know, in my head, honestly, I would have given up if I wouldn't have won that fight. In my head, that's a thought. I knew I wasn't going to lose. You know what I mean? I thought if I lose this fight, I'm out of this shit. I know I'm going to win.
Did you feel like that as well?
I knew it because I knew we were going to win. I knew I wasn't quitting because I was going to win. No matter what. And now I'm off onto bigger things.
Well, it was a thing with gym as well. Opening a bare knuckle gym with a bare knuckle ring.
That's what I mean.
There's a lot on your shoulders, isn't there?
That's the pressure. I'm just opening a bare knuckle. I can't lose this title. This is my second title. So I can't lose this. And what am I opening a gym for if I'm losing this fight? Not a chance where I want to lose that fight.
And you've got your bros with you as well.
I'm ready to die, honestly. Before when we were warming up, I said, no one's going to beat me today. I said,
all the stars aligned for you, isn't it?
Nah.
Definitely. And I did everything right. I bruised your arm, didn't I?
Yeah, he hit me here in my shoulder before I went out, and that's pretty much what stopped I was like, he's hitting that hard. I'm like, fuck that. You sound, you ready? He was hitting so hard. But he looked massive as well, though. Like, when he was walking to ring, I was looking at him, I thought, fucking hell, is he going to be slow in there? How big he looked. He looked massive. Couldn't believe how well he rehydrated. But it was touch and go at all times with that hydration. I'm like staring at him, just thinking, fucking hell, is he going to be all right? And then we'd like had food all during the day, and I said to him, what percentage do you reckon you are? Like fully recovered from that weight cut, and he says it's hard to say, and I could tell by that he wasn't all right. And then he'd had a good sleep. I said to Josh before, I says, fucking I hope he has a good sleep and wakes up feeling good.
A lot of worry for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was, because I was like, have we fucked up here? I was worrying, is this going to be all right?
Well, most of fighters, they don't sleep well night before, don't they? Some of them don't sleep at all.
They had a terrible sleep the day before as well with that weight cut.
The weight cut, I had no sleep, and then I slept like a baby the night before the fight.
Yeah.
I needed it. I was fucked.
Yeah, so all the stars aligned for you. I'll say
it's
that.
Weird
again.
how things.
But he aligned the stars though. This is what we said going into the Conor fight. Conor put so much fucking work into it, and he dropped so much weight.
Even in the fight, I thought to myself, when stuff would just do a little, like Bella'd go when I just hurt him in little things in my head, I'm thinking, I don't deserve to win this fight. I've only trained 16 weeks. I've not really put.
Oh, you actually felt like that?
Yeah, because in the fight, it all goes through your head in the fight, and little things. And I was thinking, like, when I caught him one time, this corner screamed. It would have attacked it from this corner, screamed at referee, and referee stopped the action. I'm like, whoa, I don't deserve to win this. And Connor's tried really hard for this. That's what I'm thinking in the fight.
6 weeks out of that camp, me and him would be sat watching BKFC, smoking joint after joint. We're getting pizzas. I ordered fucking
It's called planning, that, mate.
shitloads of sweets and stuff like that.
Well, Haribo's all over.
Boxes of
big
sweets,
boxes
weren't
of sweets and stuff. We're scranning that, watching this. Like,
Well, I think I can do him. Sure.
That's what I mean. Like,
all I was saying, I'm going to knock him out first round.
We were just so, because he hits so fucking hard. I never thought in a 5-round fight that someone had last.
No, I didn't.
And fair play to Connor, his punch resistance was something else that night. Because when he hit him with that shot in 4th
And
round,
he's hard to hit. No, and he's tall, and he's always moving
away.
Very, very elusive, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good boxer, very good boxer.
Very good boxer.
And he's massive.
And he's fast as well.
For that
he's
fucking
really
weight.
fast as well.
He is.
Coming down from 90 kilo to get to 75 kilo. I mean, I don't think he'll make it all that much more. I think it's too much strain on your body.
As he gets older as well.
Well, it's only one fight where you realise you just can't make it anymore. Do you know what I mean? And you
The
never
one you
know
lose.
yeah, exactly. And you never know which one that's going to be because it will be hard for him to do that. I bet it's awful.
Do you think, though, we keep mentioning stars are aligned and all this, and they probably are to some extent, but you and Ben Bonner, it's going to happen at some point, isn't it? I mean, if he had took the short notice fight in America, which
I
he
think
won,
it's going to happen in 2 weeks.
that would have probably been you and
That
Bonner.
would have been
wouldn't it?
him, crumpled on the floor, bed bounced off there like a basketball. That'd have been him.
I'm more excited about going to Rome than I was. Do you know what? If you're there, that honestly, fuck, you know.
I think he's.
Oh
I
my
think he'll
God,
fight.
Ben and Bon and you, Jesus Christ.
I just had a feeling.
Who do you think wins that, though, if they both turn up? I'll ask both of you. Joe, who do you think wins that?
Well,
Tenaglia or Bonner?
we're both same on this. We're both absolutely the same. I think Bonner early with a knockout, or I think accumulation. Tenaglia will get to Bonner.
I know Tenaglia is tougher than Bonner, but Bonner it's a lot harder than Tenaglia.
And Tenaglia don't move out of way of shots he's
And
there
he can
to
be it, and he took too many shots as Tenaglia. So it is an interesting fight. I think if Tenaglia can weather the early storm, I reckon Tenaglia will beat Ben. But I'm hoping Ben wins.
I think Ben will win.
Well, I do as well.
He
I
looks in
want
good-
him
he
as
looks in
well.
good shape.
I want.
And he's looking better than he's ever looked, hasn't he?
Yeah,
I want
definitely.
British world
Definitely
champion.
improved.
That's all I want, really.
Yeah. He's got a lot of confidence. He's got a lot of confidence coming off a few good
had some
wins.
good
Well,
wins,
Lewis
you know what I
Keane,
mean?
wasn't there?
Yeah,
That
Lewis
knockout.
Keane were perfect knockout. We wiped him out, and then he fought. Was it Denis Soto? And that was a 5-rounder, wasn't it? But he
Yeah,
did
he knocked
well. That
him
dropped
down
him.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So it was good performance from him.
There's respect between you two, though, as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I respect anybody who does this game. Yeah. Like there won't be no respect on night. You know what I mean? They're having a proper scrap.
And what do you think about the other semi-final then?
Trout's already beat him.
Trout's-
In my mind,
Trout's going to win.
Yeah.
He's the most difficult man to beat, is Trout. He's got that pedigree and he's good at bare knuckle as well. Because you see some of these professionals coming in and they're not bare knuckle fighters, whereas Trout obviously is as well. Do you know what I mean? So he's an hard fight for anyone.
He fights a little bit like kickboxer, doesn't he? He just goes like it's in and out,
Oh, it's
in and out. Like
definitely,
and the
clever.
distance he keeps is massive, isn't it?
He knows the game. It's completely different to pros. It's amateur boxing style feet. You've got to be fast on your feet, in and out of exchanges fast. Otherwise, you're gonna get caught. You don't. And if you're getting out fast and you get hit, you're sort of riding shot, taking sting out of it as you're getting out of there. So your feet have got to be fast. That's one thing I think in this. If you have flat feet or your feet are a bit heavy, you just no.
You're in trouble, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. Your feet usually more. I mean, Connor Turner, his feet are very fast, and it's his main defence because he's in and out and everywhere, and he's got very good with that circle ring because it's hard to cut a circle ring off. There's nowhere to trap someone, so you can move along that curve line back and forth, and then exit that way. So, feet for me is the key. We do a lot of that.
Who do you think will win out of Julian Lane and Connor?
I think Connor.
I think Connor will win.
Yeah, I think saying that,
think he'll outbox
it's
him.
funny. We were talking to Jimmy Sweeney yesterday about Julian Lane. He's just come off a trilogy loss to Rico, and then obviously if he beats Trinidad Snake in Rome,
Is he
obviously,
going to fight the
he's
winner
al-
of them
he's-
two?
yeah, that's what I mean. He's already fought Julian Lane twice,
Yeah.
and he demolished him last time.
Yeah, he did.
So
Yeah.
First
that'd be
time he
another
won,
he'd
he
be
wasn't
going into
in
another
condition.
trilogy fight if he wins in
I don't
Rome.
think I don't think Julian Lane will win though. I think Conor will win that fight.
Yeah.
So then would it be Sweeney and Conor going to fight for world title then?
That would be a fight,
Yeah,
wouldn't
it
it?
would.
To see.
Do you think that'll be over here? I don't,
No, I
think it'll
don't
be
think
in
so.
Probably.
do you think
Oh.
Sweeney and
And Conor.
Connor's.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll fight. I don't think he will. Unless it's abroad somewhere, I don't think he'll fight out of
Yeah, it
Birmingham.
might be abroad though, might it?
Yeah,
But this
maybe.
one with Julian Lane's in Birmingham, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think Julian Lane's won his last 5 fights. His
Yeah,
record's
yeah.
9-8, and he's won his last 5.
Yeah, just come on good on it. Yeah.
I think last couple he lost were against Mundell and Mike Perry.
No, he's done well.
Talk about bloody turning your fortunes.
What about Mike Perez' last fight as well?
It's beast, isn't it?
Jesus
tough.
Christ.
He can take a dig.
Yeah, he can take a punch, can he?
It's too
He
flat-footed,
keeps
yeah.
going.
He was a lot bigger than Stevens, and he can take it right because Stevens can bang as well.
Yeah, he just
Hit
kept
him.
coming forward.
And then he just like right, and just come forward again. I'm like fucking hell.
Mondello.
And his nose as well, in
interviews.
interviews, his nose was all completely knackered. I thought, fuck, you know.
No, it's tough. Very tough.
Mundell will be a good test for him.
Yeah, well,
I'm looking
for
forward to that one.
They fought before.
Have they?
MMA though.
Yeah, he
much.
beat him.
Oh.
He's beat him on it.
Mike Perry beat Mundell.
Mundell, I think. Yeah.
He looks like he's improved Mundell. He's been doing
Yeah,
really well
yeah.
last few years.
Yeah.
Well, he's had loads of fights and all, and you do learn the bare knuckle style as well from having more bare knuckle fights. Like
Yeah.
against good people, you know, the more you do, obviously, the better you're gonna get. It's like, oh, isn't it?
Yeah. Do
So
you know much about that Carlos Trinidad Snake?
No. Well, I started watching a bit of him because Johnny said that if any pullouts in that, he'd jump in that as well. So
I'd go up in weight
Would
to
you go-
fight someone.
Would you
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
for this
just-
next event?
Yeah, fuck it. I just want to fight
man.
now. I'm fit now, aren't I? So I would do, yeah. I'll jump back up
So
weight, definitely.
yeah, I've
Good
been
man.
watching a bit of him, and his only losses to Trout, innit?
Yeah, he went to 6th round as well.
Knocked
Yeah,
Trout down as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
dropped
Yeah.
Trout, didn't he?
That just shows you what Trout's like, doesn't it? Boxing wise, if he's getting knocked down, it's still going to 6.
Yeah.
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 Trout. I hadn't actually watched that fight.
No, I need to watch that. That's the only one I haven't seen, but
But Jim is very, very confident. Well, he did say it's an awkward fight, isn't he? He didn't mention.
Well, he's
he said
he's Bigfoot weight. He's
Yeah.
6 foot, I think. 6
Oh, is
foot.
it?
Yeah.
Is it 6 or 6?
He was saying if Trinidad throws punches from
Weird
unorthodox
angles,
angles
Yeah, and
as
his
well, he's-
reach is very, very long reach. I can't remember what he said. It's a lot, very, very. Is it one of the longest reaches in?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah,
for
something
me,
like that.
what I saw, he's not so good on his back foot. He's good on his front foot, but on his back foot, that's what Trout did with him. Just sort of not far out, one step out, just fainting, walking him down and drawing something out off of him. But when he's coming forward at you, he's in his element.
I think he's from an MMA background as well.
Yeah, he is.
I think
he
a
is.
lot of them lads from MMA background, they're good with clinch work, but when you push them back, maybe they struggle on back foot.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because MMA is, well, you're not a boxer, aren't you? It's
The more
You work
awkward
with
are
everything,
them,
yeah.
guys. They will hit you with shots. When you're sparring and make it, they'll hit you with shots sometimes. You think, hey, what
Where's that come from?
Yeah, we spoke to Deck as well before we had him at podcast, and he said that when he fought on his debut in Manchester, he said he expected this guy with Czech lad, I can't remember his name.
yeah.
But
They expect
he
to
went-
come
'cause he
forward.
was an MMA lad, plenty of
Yeah.
experience. He's going to rush him and like put it on him, but he didn't.
Mhm.
He went
He
on
stood
back,
back,
foot and
I
it
know,
completely
yeah.
threw him. He was like, it took
Right.
him
He
some
looked really
adjusting.
well, did Deck?
Yeah, his footwork.
This time
Oh,
out.
yeah.
He looked
Yeah,
really
he
good.
did. Yeah.
He looked great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he'd proper, and he said it after. He says, "I've just feel at home now. I feel at home in this."
Yeah.
And
Well, he's going to be a
looked
problem
like-
with them divisions.
Yeah, I
isn't
think he will.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't know. It damaged his arm, but I've not seen out of that, so I don't know how bad that were or if it's healed up or what. But yeah, he's
Might have just
definitely.
been a bang because I banged up my elbow and it was killing me, and then a couple of days later it was fine.
Yeah.
So you
Swollen.
get them bangs, don't you? It's bare knuckle.
Yeah. Obviously, with all that's happened now, where you are, where do you want to be in 5 years?
5 years. Well, that's a long time away.
I know,
I want to be
but-
rich, sat on a yacht with a lot of bitches in 5
on
years.
beach with Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
On his Lamborghini, yeah.
On yacht.
that's
Fuck off
the
Rolex
plan.
on.
That's the plan. I haven't thought that far ahead, but like within a year, I want to have fought for world title.
Well, that might just happen.
Do you feel that next year can be, regardless of next few months, obviously.
Yeah,
This
definitely.
year's flying by.
Yeah, well,
Next year's
if
gonna
we
be a
don't fight
huge
until definitely. Like the gym will be flying by then. You know, I'll definitely have some big fights coming up for next year.
Would you rather defend? Do you think they maybe want you to defend that first once? Or
I mean, if it depends who it is and stuff like that. I mean,
who else?
I think the most important thing at this point is for you not to wait for another fight for 13 months, isn't it?
Yeah, no
of course.
chance.
That
Yeah,
activity when it
Yeah.
That's why I want to get on this Rome card. But I feel like obviously Palomino's fighting thingy in December, Trout in December. If these two do go ahead in a few weeks' time, that's the main 4 people I want to fight. And if they've just fought, it probably won't be till after Christmas then. And so I could wait until after Christmas to fight one of them 4, or we'll just see. I don't know what they're going to throw at us, but I know something good's going to come.
Yeah.
Well, there's one thing, Johnny. Like I'm repeating myself a little bit, but that last performance was incredible. We wish you all the best moving forward, mate. Hopefully, if we see you in Rome, maybe we can have a glass of wine. If not, hopefully we'll see you in the ring.
Yeah, or 2, yeah.
Or 10. After the fight, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we really appreciate you coming, boys.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
give us a shout when new gym's open. We'll nip down as well. And
Yeah, definitely. We'll have an opening
sound
day.
boys. Thanks for having us.
no, I
Yeah,
really
no
appreciate that.
problem.
Cheers, boys.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
The No Bones Podcast.